Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're playing a little Career of Jim Bob Lowder on Mama's Basement. It is Dirt Semifinal number 2, the TMC 51 at Jefferson Raceway. And it's episode number 17 here. We are second place in the Extreme Dirt Tour standings behind Elliott Henderson. We have 2 wins on the season. Elliott Henderson has 5. Michelle Baker-Dillon, Todd Laguerre, the other front runners in this playoff of the Dirt Semifinals. Let's look at our last few races here. We won the Pilot J Flying 50. We finished 3rd at Richmond. And then we finished 1st at Dreben in semifinal race number 1. So that moves us automatically into the Dirt Finals with that win in our last race out. But let's not stop there. Let's keep trying to get better position to win ourselves a championship here on the Dirt Tour. Alright, it's the TMC 51 at Jefferson Raceway. I have no idea where Jefferson Raceway is or if it's even a real true-to-life track. I don't know. I've never heard of it. It could exist. Maybe I don't know. Who knows where it is? I don't know. All right, so we didn't do very good in qualifying. If you remember, last time we raced at this track, we ended up upside down, rolling our car in qualifying. And so it's not been a very good place for us to qualify at. We're going to start in 20th. As we look at some of the other race day notes, we are driving the number 8 Henderson Smokehouse. Steakhouse or Smokehouse? I think it's Smokehouse. I think I said Steakhouse last episode. And we are ready to go green from the 20th position. We are starting near the back, and right near the start, Brooks kind of puts us into the railing on the inside. We've got some cars behind us. We're in 20th, and let's see how we can go from there. Like I said last time we raced this Jefferson Raceway track, it is not an easy track to make up spots on. It's fairly narrow, and with so many turns and not very many straightaways, it's difficult to gain position. Not nearly as easy. Not that the other tracks are super easy. This one just seems extra difficult for whatever reason. Alright, we've moved into 16th. We're in lap 5 of a 7-lap stage number 1. This track is extremely long. Seriously, I think it's like 4 miles long, probably, maybe more. So the stages are going to be short. The race during the regular season was 25 laps, and that 25 laps or so, whatever it is here, is going to be broken up into 3 stages. A 7-lap stage number 1, as we're on lap number 6. We have John Schneider, our rival, right in front of us. And we've not made friends with him. It was several races back that we got into it with him, and actually the race turned into a crap fest of just trying to take each other out. And we are now behind him as we finish stage number 1 here in the second to last lap. So stage number 1 is going to be 7 laps. Stage number 2 is an all-out 2-lap sprint. And that's interesting because there's stage points up for grabs, and it doesn't look like we're going to be in position. I mean, there'll be a restart, obviously, but we will have like 15, 16 cars to get past. All right, we're in lap number 7 out of 7 here in stage number 1. And John Schneider's still in front of us in 15th place, and we way overdrive that corner. And Brooks moves into 16th, pushing us back to 17th place. So it's not good to lose spots on this track because they're hard to get back. And we finished 17th in stage number 1. All right, 17th, not great. We're ready to go green in stage number 2, and this is an all-out 2-lap sprint. And I'm sure if we were up in the lead, it would be just absolutely a crazy, like, 2-lap race to try to win stage points there, but we are not. We are in 19th place, now into 18th. And for whatever reason, I hate this corner. We end up out on the grass. And that corner sneaks up on me every time, I swear. All right, we're in lap number 1 of a 2-lap sprint. In stage number 2, we're trying to, I mean, in all honesty, if we can maybe pass one person in this 2 laps, maybe 2 people, we'll be doing pretty good. So, a lot of dirt flying here as we come around. This is a tough corner too. I've rolled in practicing in that corner. And then the one where we rolled it in qualifying in a previous race is coming up right here after this straightaway where we hit some pavement. And now we get into the back of goalie and give him a little bump. That helps slow us down into the corner. Not that that was our design, it just happened. We didn't check up in time and hit goalie. All right, Schneider's dropped back into 17th place. We're in 18th here in lap number 1 of this two-lap stage 2. Schneider out in front of us in 17th. I hate looking to the back of that guy because I don't know what he's going to try to do when we do have an opportunity to pass him. He has a tendency to try to put us into the wall. And it doesn't. I don't like being in 18th place at this track because it just doesn't bode well. It's going to be hard to overtake 18 cars on this track. And we are going to overdrive that corner. Actually, we come into it pretty good as we hit the brakes. And maybe we can gain some spots here on the... Oh, and we get turned around. Was it Schneider that hit us or was it Lewis? Couldn't tell. Lewis is up in front of us in 16th place. I think Schneider is just in our blind spot. Yep, there he is. We see his hood come up into our view. And we totally end up almost rolling our car. Oh my gosh. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. And then we get hit by another car. So we have dropped now to 22nd place. I just noticed Schneider off to our left, and I don't know if he bumped us or if we just lost our focus, but we ended up into the wall and nearly flipping our car. And so now we've got some places to make up. We make up a little bit on that straightaway, maybe come in a little too hard. Now we pull it out pretty good. We're in lap number 2 of this quickie stage 2. Lauren Sheridan up in front of us in 19th place. And we're going to move past her on the inside. We've got McCabe in our sights now. He's 18th. And the leaders are way up there. They're probably not going to lap us in this stage. Obviously, it's just a 2-lap stage. So we get 19th in stage number 2. And now we're ready to go green on stage number 3, which actually is a marathon, 14 laps. So altogether, there's 29 laps in this race. As we get into the back of Sheridan. Sorry, buddy. That's our teammate up there, Lauren Sheridan, that we got into there. And so a 29-lap race. The race here during the regular season was 25 laps, so this was an extra long feeling race. As, man, we get into some dirt there and can't see where we're going. We move around Sheridan on the outside. We've got McCabe now on the inside, and outside is going to change with every corner that you take. And we get it. Was it Sheridan that got into us there? Come on, teammate. We're supposed to be friends, buddy. Why can't we be friends? All right, 14th place car Brooks. We've moved into 15th. We're skipping all the way to lap number 27 out of 29 because we haven't really gained that much position. We are in 15th. Brooks is in 14th. I don't know who's leading. The leaders are way out in front of us. So it's impossible to see. It's probably going to be one of the playoff contenders, but it isn't going to be us. We won the last race. That moves us into the playoff final, and that's good enough for us right now, I guess. I would like to get another win or another, couple more top 5 finishes going into the final with some momentum. But we do have our win. We have secured our spot in the final. So anything else would be gravy at this point. I just want a chance to win the championship at that final at Eldora. So lap number 27, we're looking at, man, is there anybody out in front of Brooks? I don't see him. So, I mean, we're looking at a possible 14th might be our ceiling here at Jefferson Raceway in this dirt semifinal number 2. So we come down. I think this is the finish line right here. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, it is. It was right there. Oh, we get into the back of Brooks. Why did he check up so hard on that corner? I don't know, but he did, and we got into the back of him. And now we've got another car on the inside. That's Brown, and that is the leader. So now we do know who's winning the race right now. It's Evan Brown. And he is out in first. I don't think he is not one of the dirt semifinal participants, so he's just out here trying to win himself a race, but he is out of the running for the championship, as it was whittled down to 8 to start the dirt semifinals. All right, we are in lap number 28 out of 29, and we hit this corner nicely. drift around it. We still have Brooks in our sights. He does the same. And like this is what I said. It's hard to pass people on this track, as we've been looking at the back of Brooks for I don't know how long now. But we're having a hard time catching him on either the straightaways or the turns. So I mean, this is just where our car's running, and I don't know. I don't know what setup needs to be for this track to perform better, but we have not done well at Jefferson Raceway. And there's other tracks like Las Vegas that we just absolutely dominate on. So we finished 15th in dirt semifinal number 2 at the TMC 51 at Jefferson Raceway. Evan Brown is your winner. Brady Davidson in second. Evan Ratner and Todd Laguerre right there. Dan Goodman gets a top 5. He's our teammate. He's not in the running for the championship. None of our teammates are in the top 8 with a chance for the championship, so we are carrying that on our backs for our team. All right, point standings. Elliot Henderson, we fall from second down to third with that 15th place finish. Michelle Baker-Dillon moves in front of us by 1 point. She's at 2095. We're at 2094 in the point standings as we head to dirt semifinal number 3 up next on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming, the career of Jim Bob Lowder, NASCAR Heat 3.